In 100 feet, make a left turn for nosy bitches.
It's Bob and Jenna. We're nosy bitches. It's Bob and Jenna. Come take a listen. It's Bob and Jenna, the nosy bitches.
What up?
We're back, bitches.
We're back.
Sponsored by Taco Bell and Starbucks, kids.
Whether you like it or not, Schnucks Orange Soda, don't get it. Frozen super pretzel.
Whatever this thing is, Hydro Flask.
Oh my God.
And by Mountain Rush.
Here, Rex. They're both nuts. Rex. He's a bully. He's a bully to our big dog.
He's a bully who twerked on your big dog?
No, he's a bully who picks on our big dog.
That'd be kind of cool if your dog twerked. Twerk, twerk, twerk,
I mean,
twerk,
he
twerk,
does
twerk,
if that's what you want to call it.
Whoa, what a week in celebrity news this week, huh?
I know.
Holy shit.
I'm glad I didn't have my baby yet, because this would be a good episode.
We'd be coming from the hospital.
39
We'd be all up in there.
39 weeks and counting, people.
We will not be here next week, people, because she will be pooping and screaming.
Possibly. We'll see.
ASMR mukbang.
This is not I don't know how people like that stuff.
I don't need you to cry over there.
Okay.
Speaking of mukbang, you know who looks like they like mukbang? Mama June.
I was gonna say Honey Boo Boo.
You know what? I like Honey Boo Boo because she
cool.
I think she made something of herself. She's going to nursing school. She doesn't do drugs. Her father was a pedophile. Her mom was a drug addict.
And look at her, all because Pumpkin is a good sister.
That's right. Setting up those Kugel funds, or Kugel funds, whatever they're called.
Making something of herself. Someone had to, because Mama June was stealing the money, honey.
Do we know how much money Mama Joe stole?
But
like $30,000?
But apparently she didn't. She stitched Kale Lowry's video.
I did see that.
I didn't steal her money. TLC.
Apparently she owes her like $30,000.
TLC just paid our entry fee for the
contest.
For the contest.
The contest.
I can't believe how long ago that was, because I remember watching that on TLC.
Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, or
no, like Toddlers and Tiaras.
When was
where she first started? Dollar Make Me Holler, Honey Boo Boo.
2012. She was. They loved her.
She was interesting. Like, TLC's a mess. Like, it's a messy channel. It didn't used to be messy.
Don't they have they used to have this show about the Mormons who left Mormonism or the Amish people leaving Amish?
The Amish. And then
they would go have sex and do drugs.
That 90 Day Fiance.
The Duggars.
The Duggars, all ugh. And it's all scandals coming from these people. John and Kate plus 8. Now John and Kate plus 8. And I used to think Kate was such a biatch. I'm like, why is he with her? Then we see they're not together.
I feel like she still is a biatch. What are you crying for? You can get that. These damn dogs.
Mine. He'll just whine. He'll be sitting right next to you, which is what he wants, and then he'll still whine like it's not close enough, like he wants to be in my skin.
Yes.
I wonder if anybody else has their dogs in the background of their podcast.
Oh, I'm sure all the time. All the time.
There was a lot going on this week.
Oh my god. Biggest news.
I feel like number one on the list
Diddy.
is Puff Daddy.
Love. Diddy. Puffy. Diddy. Whatever you want to call him.
He was in some hot, deep shit. Miami,
deep
New
shit.
York, LA, all of his homes were raided.
His sons were arrested and he abandoned them.
Like, what a dad. Dad.
And then he was posting Instagram photos this weekend. Like, dude, come on.
Like, nothing's been going on. Like, everything's cool. But that's how celebrities are. They know, like, he knows he's, like, gonna get off scot-free somehow, some way.
I mean, Cat Williams did say this was the year of the exposure.
Yep.
And boy, it's stuff coming out.
But it's
They're
like
saying,
sex trafficking, drugs.
He's making people watch men have sex.
He's willing to bring Jay-Z down. Please do. Please do. I'm tired of that ugly mother walking around. Beyonce, you can do better. Unless you're in on all this.
But, people were coming for Beyonce, too. They were saying, like, Beyonce knows everything as well. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no way Beyonce is down with... But look what happened with Lemonade. She was about to, like, bust the windows out of his car for cheating. Do you think she'd be down with, like, sex trafficking?
But the whole thing, the reason, like, they're saying Beyonce's with it is because when Jay admittedly had an affair with Beyonce, the girl got pregnant, and that lady is dead now.
Yeah.
Because she was pregnant with the kid the same time Beyonce was pregnant with Blue Ivy. So, I mean, there is, like, no telling what, like, famous people are willing to do. When you hear all the rumors about, like, the Illuminati and the adrenochrome and, like, selling their souls to the devil, like, all those real, like, things that people talk about.
I would sell my soul to the devil.
I wouldn't. Not today,
saying I have a soul in the first place.
Not today.
But for real, money talks. If you have money,
bullshit walks and money talks.
If you have money, it's like you can get away with anything.
Mm-hmm. And then it's just so many people, like, that he's willing to, like, snitch on, I think.
And there's all these people who, like, have come forward in the past, but, like, nothing came of it. Like Usher and Usher used to say, like, how Diddy's parties were so inappropriate and whatnot. And but then, what I saw on TikTok the other day? It was like a clip from back in the day where LeBron was like, "There ain't no party like a Diddy party." So is LeBron involved?
I saw that, and you have to think, like, Usher is the one who founded Justin Bieber on YouTube.
Yep.
And then there's all the rumors about Justin, and there's the videos of Justin, like, he's 15, and Diddy's like, "Why don't you come anymore?" Because you're a creeper, that's why.
Right, because I'm a kid and you're a grown-ass man trying to make me do drugs and party.
And then the list of, like, his sex workers came out, Young Miami being one of them.
Yep.
She gets his pink cocaine for him. I had to look that up, by the way. Because I'm like, oh, they just have pink cocaine. No. It's not cocaine.
What's pink cocaine then?
It's like a mixture of stuff.
No, stuff
that I'm assuming. I did read ketamine's in it, but I'm assuming, like, works kind of like cocaine, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how drugs work.
You know what? There are so many artists out there who have stuff on Diddy, but Diddy paid them and made them sign NDAs. But like the one
like
person,
Nickelodeon.
Aubrey O'Day preached and preached and preached to Danny DeCaton and told him, "Do not sign these NDAs." And yet, Bring me a
Do
toy.
not sign this DNA.
Yeah, she told them not to sign the NDAs. I think it was like $300,000 they were offering each of them. I'm like, that's not enough money, especially when Diddy kept all the money from their platinum albums.
Yeah,
But you know, back in the day, Danity Kane was bombed.
it was.
We in the car, we ride slow.
We're doing things that the girls don't
The
do.
girls don't do Danity Kane, the boys style.
We smile back. Gonna jingle them keys. Gonna jingle them keys. Raise them up to the sky. Okay. I love Danny Kane.
What's up? Who is going? Is
I love
Diddy
that
going
show.
to take you down? I used to love making the band.
I love making the band.
Yeah.
And then mention of the sex workers, 50 Cent's baby mama is apparently one. So now he's wanting full custody of his kid.
Do you blame him?
I'm like, you didn't know that? You didn't know she was
I
in
do not
cahoots
blame
with
him, though.
No, I don't blame him.
No. 50 Cent hates Diddy. Hates Jay-Z.
I love how hard he goes after them.
He does not have any cares in the world. For a man who's been shot 9 times, he's like, fuck it. I'm going to shoot my shot at everyone else.
Yeah, he does not care. He's like, the bullets are coming regardless.
His social media has been fire lately. In the words of Gypsy Rose, fire.
Fire! What's not fire?
But you know what? Who?
Her relationship.
That D?
That D is... And the D is not fire!
Listen, you meet your husband while you're in prison. Like, how real is that love?
Okay, but like, for him...
How real is that love?
I feel like for him, it was real.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because, like, it's always, like, real for the person on the outside.
Maybe she was using him for, like, a car ride from prison when she got out.
I hope Gypsy Rose and her boyfriend are on Love After Lockup. Or Life After Lockup. Because that shows my shit.
You know what? She falls out, and then something happens, and she gets her 15 minutes again.
Yeah, like, I just, like, don't like her. She's calculated. So is her publicist.
Oh, for sure. Why not capitalize on that 15 minutes?
Right.
Mr. Duke, you're driving me insane. But poor Ryan, I feel like he got dragged in the spotlight. Or do we not feel bad for him because he knew what he was doing?
I don't know if he knew when he... Because, like, you have to think, like, a few years ago, like, Gypsy Rose who? Like, I know who Gypsy Rose is because I followed the stuff from, like, when it started. But...
Well, it also makes sense because she's from around here.
Right. But, like, a lot of people didn't know who Gypsy Rose was. And then she gets out of prison overnight, famous, millions of followers,
right?
Everything. And then, boom, he's in the spotlight along with her. But, like, I think he truly, like...
I think he was in love with her.
That or, like, the idea of possibly controlling her.
Interesting. Maybe he was, like, very calculated and, like, he seemed like the nice guy on the outside.
Yeah.
But then behind closed doors, he was calculated.
Like, he thought, like, he thought, well, she was controlled that long by her mom and the boyfriend that killed the mom. Like, maybe, like, this is someone, like, I can have, like, monetary control over at first, you know, like, while she's in prison. Like, I give you the money, honey. And then now they're out. Now she's making all the money.
I don't know.
Well, now she's out and making all the money.
For sure.
I just think she just wants to be free.
Well, you know, you're in a relationship.
She wants to throw her rose out there.
Well, you have to think. She was controlled by her mom her whole life, and then she was in, like, a toxic relationship. Then, as soon as she's out of prison, she's in another relationship. Like, she doesn't know who she is as a person.
Right. And so I feel like she wants to like experience that.
Yeah, she gotta let that cookie breathe, I guess.
I guess.
Like a nasty cookie, like a chocolate chip cookie, because ain't no one like that shit.
I love chocolate chip cookies, but I don't want Gypsy's cookie.
Gypsy cookie, nada. Oh my goodness. Speaking of cookies, I don't even know. It doesn't even correlate to cookies.
I thought you were gonna bring up Girl Scout cookies again.
I did eat some Girl Scout
Oh,
cookies today.
please, gosh, no.
I had two different. I had some Thin Mints and I had some the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one. But Orlando Brown from That's So Raven goes. This is going back to Diddy.
Hold on, because
He
like
looks like
let disclaimer, like this guy has been like railroaded and acting like people act like he's nuts, he's on drugs and this and that.
he might
Like
be
they
on
act like he's
drugs.
crazy and he's like they discredit him because he is wacky and on like something. But
Some pot cookies.
because of all the stuff he knows, I feel like.
Well, he's a Disney Channel star, and so he was thrusted into that party life.
Yep.
And I bet
Which the same
he got.
stuff happens at the same shit has happened at Disney that happened at Nickelodeon. Like they say that.
So I think he got in with the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
He was having fun. But they're saying, he said that Diddy, Usher, and Drake all had sex with him. And that also could be completely buffoonery because can I help you?
He sounded like the
Because
reindeer on Santa Claus too.
Chuck,
Yeah.
Chet. But Orlando Brown just needs probably to be institutionalized.
Yeah. I thought he was doing better. But now it looks like he might be back on his stuff. But they said like the Disney Channel kids would be like at adult parties, like drinking and like doing drugs
Right.
and stuff.
But you know what?
I feel bad for like these kids.
I do too, but there are like Drew Barrymore's prime example.
Their parents suck.
Drew Barrymore is a prime example because she was at all these parties and was a terrible, like in her 20s, like insane. But she grew out of it. She found a way out.
Yeah. And who
So I
knows
think
like
it's possible.
who she had in her life to like help her.
Maybe the Charlie's Angels.
Like help
The
her
Charlie's Angels
like
helped her.
find a way out. Because some people don't have that. Clearly, Eddie from That's So Raven does not have that.
Well, clearly not. But like once you're on Disney Channel, you're like typecasted, and then it's like it's hard to get out of the opinion of others that you're not just a Disney star.
Hey, Olivia Rodrigo did it.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Hilary Duff.
I'm Hilary Duff.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
I love that TikTok girl. I'm Hilary Duff.
My shoulders are always like this.
And I love Hilary Duff. She's having a baby. Another one.
Will you go lay down? Do you want to be featured? Come here. Come here. What's wrong? Fucking crackhead.
Why are they like so needy when you're like busy and need to do something?
He's never like this.
Mine are literally sitting at my feet right now. Oh. Rex
there he is.
Rex thinks Brick got.
Say hi, Duke.
Hi, Dookie boy.
Why don't you go upstairs? Go upstairs. Crackhead. God.
He's so handsome.
He is. See, you're famous.
So you listen to Cowboy Carter?
And you know what?
And why not Cowgirl Carter?
It's true. It didn't do it for me. There was a couple songs on there that I liked, but I'm like, this is not country. Just because you have Dolly Parton and Miley and Willie Nelson on there does
Stop
not mean it's country.
I feel like, because it's like her diehard fans are the ones who are like, yes, this is the best #1 country album I've ever listened to. I'm like, do you even like know what country is? Like, we
Yes.
grew up in Bon Terre. This is not country.
Correct. That is not country music.
Stop.
What's wrong?
Stop, crazy.
Crackhead. Show me what's wrong. These damn dogs.
Stop licking me.
Come here. But no, and you know what? She said that during COVID she was gonna put this album out before Renaissance, but she
Yeah.
felt like the world needed like more upbeat dance music. But I feel like Cowboy Carter is just like Renaissance.
It's not like slow and like, I got friends in places. Like, I agree. Like, it's more. It's like upbeat. It's not like something like we couldn't have vibed with in 2020.
And it's not even like pop country.
And honestly, like thinking about 2020 and like what everyone was going through, like this album I think probably would have done better. Stop. This album would have done better in 2020. You know, because like there wasn't a lot of new stuff being put out.
Right.
Stop. You guys are driving me nuts.
Duke, you can go back upstairs.
It's like having children running around.
Just Jew, wait. Lay down. All right, good boy.
I know,
down.
dude.
Come down. Lay down.
Just you
Oh my goodness. I wish these dogs would quit, just like Lizzo. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
Is she really quitting though? Or maybe she's just quitting social
media.
media.
She probably just wants some attention because she ain't getting that.
Right.
Because I'm like, who's talking about Lizzo? Like, Lizzo hasn't come up once since we started this podcast in January.
Right, like, and Lizzo hasn't been a thing since she was almost canceled last year.
Right, so I'm just like, who's talking about you, Lizzo? Because it ain't us.
Right.
And
Lizzo, come on.
We're the #1 podcast on Apple right now. So I'm just wondering who's talking about her.
Because it's definitely not us. If the nosy bitches ain't talking, who is talking? Lizzo, what are they saying?
Lizzo, tell us what they said.
Lizzo,
we
come on the pod next week. Fact checked. Lizzo, are you quitting social media? Are you quitting music? Are you quitting the jazz flute? Are you quitting
Are you quitting the unitards? Like, what are you quitting?
The unitards? Are you quitting soda like I'm trying to quit? Are you quitting Big Macs like I did? Like, what are we quitting here?
I can't quit soda. I try to drink more caffeine free, but like, when I'm at work teaching, I need by lunchtime, I need some caffeine. So
you could just drink tea.
I drink 1 caffeine soda a day. Dr. Pepper. Mountain Dew or Shasta. What was that called? Mountain Rush.
Mountain Rush. I love me some Mountain Rush. That voice just reminded me of the girl on TikTok who pretends to be Britney Spears. She goes, I love shopping. Shopping my favorite. And then she like claps her legs together.
She's like, she's so high energy. I'm like, I could not hang out with you every day.
And I'm just like, what? How is this JCPenney's and not? She must have like some connection to this JCPenney's because like you're just running around JCPenney's filming all the time. Most places kick you out if you film.
Yeah, her mom must be a manager there or something.
I love shopping. JCPenney's my favorite. But you know what? Other social medias, is Snapchat still a thing? Like I'm like to the point where I'm going to delete my Snapchat because I don't know the last snap I sent.
Okay, I will not delete it. If it got deleted, okay, whatever. I won't delete it because like it pops up your little memories and stuff, and I'm like, wow,
right?
I was dumb, but
we were lame AF.
Literally, the only reason I get on there is because my sister and her boyfriend have streaks with me, and they're
You
like,
still do streaks?
yeah, they do, and they're like, they'll like be like, you haven't stabbed me today, and I'm like, okay, like I get on there once a day,
And
so
you
I'll
send
get
like
on
a picture
there
of the
usually
floor or
in
something.
like in the afternoon or at the evening. I finally respond. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it is still a thing for some people. I'm not.
The
What
younger
if
generation
that's what
used
you
to.
like? If you like Snapchat, by all means, because I'm on
I'm
Twitter
coming for y'all, snapheads.
and I love Twitter. And I don't think people think Twitter is a thing.
You mean
X.
Yeah, I don't call it that.
X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. X gonna give it.
no? It's like the younger generation. So I have a coworker who's 22, and he's telling me all the time like how him and his friends don't text. They'll text through Snapchat. And I'm
Okay,
just like, what's the fucking point?
yeah. Now that is weird to me because that's how like the young people talk to each other. Because then, I mean, you can save your chats and stuff, but a lot of people don't.
Right,
So it goes away.
right. So you can get away with sneaky shit.
Yeah.
Right there.
If you're smart enough, you can.
Social media, you know what? I just feel like it's
That-
pointless. I don't ever post on anything anymore, really. Like, maybe that means I'm growing up.
I tweet. I post on Facebook occasionally.
You're about to be
Instagram.
posting all the time once your baby is out.
Instagram is like once a year.
We don't even do good at posting on our own nosy bitches social media accounts.
So bad. Okay, I love TikTok.
I do like TikTok, mindless scrolling. You know what? I texted you earlier this week, but my thing right now, and I tell you why. Why am I crying every time I watch these? The college acceptance and Ivy acceptance videos. I'm like bawling when people are getting accepted to Harvard, and it's playing that one song. Now I got you in my. You know that song?
Yeah. I want.
Yeah, it's like as soon as they find out, it always hits at the time like when it's like accepted, and it's like I'm like bawling my fucking eyes out.
What trend is mine? Because when I tell you I bawl, like I'm not like a crier usually. Like it has to be like I don't know, it has to be something super really sad. But since I've been pregnant, my thing that pops up on my TikTok that I cry is animals, like pets dying, like dogs dying.
What the fuck are you watching that shit?
And because there's this like sound right now that's like going, and it's so sad. I like will cry my eyes out because then I start thinking about my dogs. And then there's like videos that don't ask me what's on my For You page because then there's videos of like if the owner dies, like you need to take their dogs like to see them in the casket so they know like they didn't abandon, like they weren't abandoned by their they weren't abandoned by their shoot, I gotta turn my phone on. I had to turn my phone on airplane mode. We don't want to. Are you there? You're frozen? No, you're being so stupid.
Gotcha.
You're so stupid. April Fools.
Where?
This dog will not quit licking me. It drives me insane.
Do you gotta get potty? Go tell your
So
father.
I will like text Antonio and I'm like, you have to like if something ever happens to me, you have to make sure my dogs see that I didn't abandon them. Like show them my dead body. Because they would be so sad.
Oh yes, they would.
Oh, you hear the bells? It's because they are telling me they need to go outside. They're annoying. No, it's really smart. They're really smart. Okay, I'll take you in a minute.
I know. Anyways,
Pet parents know.
Pet parents hit us up. It was like, maybe we'll have you on here and we'll interview
This
your
now
pets.
pet podcast. Nosy pet.
I'm a pet psychic.
My dogs are nosy.
It still could work for nosy bitches,
Yeah.
female dogs. that are
Yeah,
needy.
I'm coming. Wait.
Duke, you're fine. Anyways, so on to movie news.
Lights, camera,
How do we?
action.
We've talked about this previously on the pod about late, like long time sequels and just
Just
nothing original.
unoriginality.
Why is John Tucker Must Die coming out with a sequel like 20 years
Is it
later?
gonna be the
No,
same
it's not 20 years
people?
later. Yes.
That's weird. They're old as hell.
Right.
So are
Like,
they like
I
the
love Sophia
parents?
Bush. I don't know. How is John Tucker going to cheat on one of them with the other three again? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Like leave it
or their
as it
teachers? I
is.
don't know. It's just like, John Tucker, come on. You must die.
Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it not. Let's not do a sequel.
But you know what I am okay with?
What?
A fifth episode of Quiet on Set.
Okay. So at first I thought there was only 3 episodes. Then there was that fourth
I think
episode.
there's 4.
Yeah, it was weird.
But then there's going to be a 5th.
Who's going to be in that one?
I don't know. I know it's more about Drake Bell, but then there's also apparently supposed to be new actors like coming forward.
Forward. Okay, because that's what I
Yeah.
saw. I saw someone's name, but now I can't remember who it was.
Let's Google it. The Google
But like,
machine.
I'm cool with that. Like, I do want to know a little bit more.
Oh, let's see. Episode 5, Quiet on Set. Let's see. It will launch on April 7th, so that is what, next Sunday?
Sunday. Oh my gosh. Let me
Somebody
read my
named Shane, as well as new interviewee, all that cast member Shane Lyons. Who's Shane Lyons? All that, man, that used to be a banger.
Yeah, don't. Oh,
No idea.
don't know who that is. All that.
This is, they really need to get Lori Beth on there because you know she probably got bullied.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was my favorite though.
She was your what?
She was my favorite. And then when Keenan would do, he would be in the bathtub as like a Frenchman.
Yeah.
That's always my favorite.
I love
And
the
then on the
Keenan
Amanda
and,
show.
I love the Keenan and Kel bit.
The Amanda show, the girls' room.
My name's Debbie and I like eggs.
The one girl said, "What was it?" The blonde girl, and I'm from Tennessee, and I'm an exchange student.
Stupid.
My name's Sheila, and I don't like you.
Hold on, Rex. Hold on.
Oh,
Impatient
Rex, you're killing the vibe here.
with your bells. They're freaking smart dogs. Like we taught the bell to go outside like very early.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of him. He's a smart boy. He's a smart boy, yeah. And I was really shocked that Survivor was actually good this week.
Oh my
It's
God,
fun
Survivor
it
is
had to
decent.
go.
You know what? I really like Jim, and I thought she played a. Maybe she just got a bad edit last episode, but I thought she played like a really super like good game for the last week's episode.
Now, see, before I knew anything, I told Antonio like she was playing like she's getting way too cocky.
I think when she found the idol,
Like when
she got really
started
cocky.
talking to the guys and like, who are you voting for? Tell me who you're voting for. I'll vote with you. Like she was making it too obvious that she was like trying to like do something.
For sure.
I'm glad.
You know what I would have done though?
What?
If I were her, I just would have been like, you know what? I found the idol. I moved. I would have blew like just be like, you guys are idiots. I was the one who did this. Peace out, suckers.
Yeah. Is Yanu the purple?
Yeah,
I'm glad that they finally won a freaking competition.
it would have been really good if they did like that slow mo edit and they still
No,
lost.
seriously, like that's how you know like they finally won. I tell
Right
Antonio
when
all
they
the
did
time,
the
you can
slow edit.
always tell who wins. Like they need to come up with a new tactic. Quit doing slow mo. We know they win.
I was kind of hoping, they would lose, and then it would be. I think it's Guatemala. Let's see, if I'm Survivor Guatemala.
When
Is that,
that challenge was all of the season's logos, I'm like, that is so hard. I would have
nope.
never
Okay,
got that.
so it was Survivor Palau. I don't know if you remember that season. That was the season where Tom won, but that was also the season where one tribe literally lost every single immunity challenge, and there was two left. They went to tribal. Stephanie survived tribal, and then she got sent to the other tribe.
I'm looking right now to see if I notice their faces. Yeah.
We're almost done, Rex. We're almost done.
Let me show you his face. He's nuts. Oh, it won't let
Where's
me.
Antonio? Antonio, take out Rex.
He's at work. He's
Hey, Duke, stop eating our toy.
Rex. That's
Oh,
what he does. If he doesn't get taken out when he wants, because like he probably doesn't even need to go to the bathroom right now.
does he just want a treat?
He wants to be the boss. He wants me to take him outside so he can show me that he's the boss of me. Stop.
Duke does the same thing. He likes to show his dominance on me when I have a blanket on,
Yeah.
and he likes to attack my leg.
I tell Antonio, I was like, we like are training them, but like they're also training us because last night, so every once in a while, Rex, because like our dogs are not really like barkers. Like, unless they're
Okay.
like playing, I gotta watch him. Unless they're like, playing and like just messing around, they go, they don't really bark that much. Like, even when we go outside and they see other animals, like they don't really bark. And I'm like, I love that. But he's so pitiful. And I love that. But then like every once in a while Rex will bark and I'm gonna punch you. Rex will bark and if you're just listening, like you're not watching like our YouTube video of this podcast,
Oh, the
he's
YouTube's
pretending to
definitely
be
the better
frozen. He's
version.
stupid.
The YouTube's definitely better.
He barks when he sometimes like needs to go outside instead of ringing the bell. But like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be like, what? What do you want? What do you want? Because it's not often. Well, last night he was barking at us, and we were just like ignoring him and like watching our shows, and then Antonio like hops up. And he's like, he just peed on the floor, and I'm like, I told you yesterday when he barks, like he wants to go outside, and so when he barks, he's so nice. When he barks, I said now he thinks like when he barks that we're gonna do what he tells us to do and take him out. Like he's trying
But that's
to
when
trick
you're
us.
supposed to go opposite of what they do.
You
Like you
better
ignore them.
calm down.
I'm watching. Why are you crying? These damn dogs. We're gonna cut. This episode is entitled "Those Damn Dogs." Well, let's get to the last subject so we can take care of these damn dogs.
Look at him, pitiful.
Dude, come here. Hi, Rex.
Pitiful.
Do you want to say something? Here, say something. Are you shy now? Anyways, last subject.
What's
Do
the last
you
thing?
watch Euphoria?
I never have. No.
Oh my god, crazy show. Anyways, so Euphoria, they filmed the last season in 2022, and it
But
aired in
then,
2023.
but didn't that guy die? That's like a main character.
Yes, but prior to that, there was like the writer strikes,
Yeah.
and so nobody was acting or doing anything. So they were saying how
I'm
each
watching you.
episode of Euphoria takes like almost a month to film.
An episode takes a month.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And so they were saying, 2020 next year it was supposed to air in the very beginning of the year, but then, but some of the biggest stars are coming from Euphoria right now, like Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney, Jacob Elordi. I think I don't know. You know who?
Yeah, I know who it is.
And so like their time is getting harder and harder to get, and so now they're like, is Euphoria even going to come back? And if it does, it's going to
Did
be
it?
a 5 year time jump.
I'm watching you. You better not. Don't even. So my thing is, are they? Did they end it at a good spot, like on this last season?
No, it did not like
So there's like cliffhangers.
correct to where it's like going. It wouldn't make sense unless they did like a quick scene.
Can you wait? Can you wait 5 minutes? Good night.
So I don't know. It's like maybe Euphoria should get canceled, even though it was a good show.
Like you just have to accept it, and sometimes that
Right.
happens. Like there's like a few Netflix series that's happened to, and it's just like, oh,
Even like
he like
TV shows on
hears
cable.
the bells. He's crazy.
Even shows on cable, like, and you know what? If a show gets canceled, like during the first season, I just stop watching it because it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, like why am I gonna get attached?
Right. But like, bitches, it was getting so good, and then you canceled it. Like, fuck you.
I wonder if someone else would like pick it up, like instead of HBO or Max or whatever. Okay.
It is already on Max, and I feel like it's
Oh.
probably such an extreme show. It
Oh,
needs
I
to
meant
be on
like
Max.
someone other than them. Because I knew. It
Oh
was
my
on
god!
there.
You know what we forgot to talk about? My new favorite obsession. So I just
Summer
finished
House?
season 5 of Summer House. Just finished season 5,
Is
and
that
you
the
know
one where
why
her
I
new?
started what?
Do you,
You
is
know
that
why
the
I
one
started watching Summer House?
Hannah?
Was because of Hannah. She was awful in season 5.
Okay, is this the one where she brings her old man to the
Yes,
house?
Des.
Okay, yeah. It was kind of unbearable.
She was like the victim the whole season. Rex, knock it off.
I'm gonna lose my ever loving mind. Come here. No one wants to hear that.
I'm watching the Hunger Games.
No one wants to hear that.
No one wants to hear the Hunger Games.
I'm sorry if that hurt your ears just now, people. No, no one wants to hear you whistling into your freaking microphone.
This episode was a complete pile of dog shit
No, it's not.
because of these damn dogs.
Okay. Antonio,
How do I?
that.
I can't even turn this camera. Dude, enough.
I know.
We're
It's
gonna have to
like
cut
I
it
didn't
short.
know that it did that. I didn't know that it made us not be able to turn our camera while we're recording.
Well, my computer doesn't have a back camera, so
My dog's just. Oh man. Well, hopefully we're here. Hopefully we're here next week, people. If not, it's because I had a baby.
And so we'll be back in who knows when? Maybe we'll have a guest host.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll do one by myself and I'll just talk to myself because I'm crazy.
I'm crazy like that.
Crazy.
I'll put Rex in my place.
Well, Rex just sit there and I'm like, Rex. So what do you think?
Who did we say would be a guest host on here? Now I can't remember. It was like someone famous.
Andy? Maybe Andy Barron?
Maybe. Oh yeah, Andy, can you come on here and clear that up?
Andy, we're still waiting. Lizzo, we're still waiting. Shit.
Lizzo quit.
Maybe
Lizzo quit.
Orlando Brown, we don't want you, but Lizzo, since you
But
quit, you
we'll
have nothing
take
but
you. We're
time.
not. Hey, beggars can't be choosers.
Shit, but you got to record from a far, far distance because I do not want you anywhere near me.
He looks like he smells.
You know when people just look like they smell bad?
Yeah, Post Malone is one of them.
I bet he doesn't smell bad though. Or he smells like dirty weed.
Anymore. Because he's cleaned up his life a little. Like, cleaned up his appearance.
Well, yeah, now that he's like a country singer.
You look like you stink, but I just never say that.
Bitch. You know what? You stink at life. Stop pumping me.
Ugh, he's twerking.
So these toys say, game over, your dog has won when they just rip them out of the squeaky toys, and you're supposed to throw them away.
What do you
But
mean?
Duke likes to.
Oh. It says it on
The
there.
dog, yeah, it says,
That's
game over, your dog won, discard this squeaker.
Yeah, my dog's
But
doing
Duke,
shit.
he loves this shit. So those are
That's
his
what they
toys
want.
instead of like,
That's what they're working
yeah.
for.
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
See, we're trying to get away from our 9 to 5 by
God.
this podcast. Please,
Well,
God, help
when
us.
our 6 listeners aren't liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, telling
You know
their
what?
friends.
We have more than 6 listeners. We have some new fans. So I just want to say hi to our new fans.
Shout out to our new fans.
You know what my favorite feature is, like on like being it for the podcast, is being able to see where people listen from.
That's true. I love to see that when we have guests from Kansas City, where
All
I live,
over.
St. Louis, where you live, Europe, Lee Summit,
Israel.
Missouri.
Did you see someone? Israel. I said Israel. It came out Israel, but I meant Israel. Did you see where someone was like listening in Tel Aviv? I'm like, who's listening in Tel Aviv?
One, I don't even know where that's at.
It's
2,
like it's in Israel. It's like a big city.
Okay, listen, people in Tel Aviv. Tell your friends in Tel Aviv.
Oh Lord. But like, yeah.
Maybe
I love that it like narrows down the cities and stuff. It's cool.
you know what? Maybe we'll get big in like Germany. You know, I don't know if you remember back in the day on Full House when Jesse got big in Japan for his remake of the Beach Boys. Like maybe
that
maybe we'll get a huge
song was actually decent.
for forever.
He just like ran.
Rex.
He just like ran so fast over to there. Both my dogs are going like this. They're like,
Where's the sound coming?
You know,
Where's the chapstick?
Where's the chapstick? Where's the chapstick? It reminds me of when Joey does his commercial for Japan, like that blue lipstick, and he swears that Chandler didn't watch it, and because Chandler's like, it's so good, I loved it, but like he's like, no, I know you didn't watch it. He's like, yes, I did. And he's like, no, because I would know if you watched it. And then they play it, and it's him like wearing like the blue lipstick. Okay, now we're
Joey
rambling.
was the poster boy of VD.
So to all our fans, tell your friends to listen to us. Like, comment, subscribe,
and then we'll see where
follow.
You're at. Share. Send our TikToks to your friends.
Yeah, share our TikToks.
That's how we're gonna get big.
Dude, you're being rude.
All right, we're gonna have to go because Rex is being. Don't interrupt.
Rude. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe. At Nosy Bitches Pod on everything. We're gonna try to be better at posting. We're gonna try.
You hear that, Randy? We're gonna be better.
Randy, you know what? It's been a minute since we thanked Randy for all his hard work. Randy, we thank you.
Shout out, Randy. We'll be better.
Shout out Randy, because he like clips all of our videos and stuff and does a lot of work, and we appreciate him. So we need to honor
And if
him
you do watch the
and honor
YouTube
his
videos,
work.
you will get to see the last week's episode where we had a technical difficulty. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we will, hopefully, if I don't have a baby,
See you
see you
next
next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.